how's everyone doing? This is the Mike Gilchrist Show. Welcome here. It's Sunday, the 18th of May, and hopefully everyone had a fantastic day, fantastic time at church. If you went to church today, we did, and we had an awesome time. And if you tuned in, you know we had an awesome time. Yeah, and I got to do a little singing as well. So I'm like, hey. I'm used to always having singers, but every now and then I get to throw in a little piece of this and that and other. So I have a new look, today, a new camera. So we, trying it out and make sure, it got the right little feel to it and stuff like that. But yeah, all is well. Doing well, healthy, and I feel pretty good today. No complaints. I mean, we had awesome time. I mean, church set the tone. If you didn't go to church today, oh, you missed something. Church was really, 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 really awesome, and I'm just glad, that I'm able to, meet people, so forth, so on, and I tell people all the time, life is short, and you have to make the best of it. Before I even get started, I want to give a shout out to Lakeisha. I met Lakeisha today, at the store. So I'm like, you know what? Because I always hit the store and stuff, and I talk to people. I pass out bookmarks, whatever, and people they like podcasts. So I'm like, you know what? Tune in. I'm giving you a shout out, and so I'm giving Lakeisha a shout out. Thank you for being a nice woman. Pleasant to talk to, and just awesome. I mean, down here in Florida, I live in Florida. We have some awesome people here. I used to live in D.C. area, right? We had awesome people there. So, just having a fantastic time. Trying to be who I am, and go from there. But yeah. All is well, and what they say, all is well ends well, and always important. All's well end well. Be you, do what you do, and go from there. So we just continue to press, cause that's what it's about. You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun. If you're not gonna have fun, no, why do it? I mean, everybody has an agenda. Everybody's busy. Everybody's doing this, that, and the other. But a lot of people we're not having fun. We're missing the point. We're missing you know just the essence of life. And I don't want anyone to miss anything. I want to say, let's do it. Let's go for it. And press forward. All right. And so that's what we're doing. All right. We're pressing forward and just trying to be awesome. And I want you to be awesome. Be your best. A lot of times we do things and we just not happy. We're not happy doing this. We're not happy doing that. And you got to enjoy life. You know, really, what's life if you can't enjoy it? You know what I mean? What's life? Why live? Why wake up today? And the thing is, you can't help but wake up. And since you have woken up, you know, enjoy life. You know, don't be mean. People mean mug you and stuff. And for what? What are you mean mugging for? You know, sometimes we don't understand it. How we do this, how we do that. But be nice. Is there anything or any hardness to just to just be nice? And I challenge people like just be nice. And go from there. We had an awesome time, and so in doing that, uh, um, um, we pass the word. Just pass it, and let's enjoy it. Wow. But be nice, and easier said than done. All right. So as we go forth, um, we talked about um, um, what do you call it? Relationships. We talk about ins and outs, sadness, happy times, bad times, but why can't we be happy just to be happy? The thing is, I think a lot of times we don't know what we want. We don't know what we want to do. We don't know how to get there. And you gotta have a plan. You know, I tell people before you start a relationship, write it down. But even before that, don't you think about it? Don't you reminisce? Don't you fantasize? Don't you dream? And so we don't end up making these mistakes. You know, easier said than done. You know, right? And so as we live life, take a day at a time, but go for what you want. Not just don't just be here. You know, be you. I know sounds kind of crazy, right? But it's reality. This is your life, and you should make the best choices you want to make. I mean, this is my life. I make the choices I want to make, and sometimes I think I'm in charge, but really I serve God, and we know if you serve God, then God's in charge, and not us. And it's important, you know, to understand that who's in charge, sometimes we just don't know it's God. God is the one in charge, not us. God. All right. Hopefully everyone can hear me all right and see me and you know I don't propose. I'm looking make sure we don't have any technical difficulties, but you know but we're here. We're doing this and we're not turning back. You know, we enjoy what we're doing. We enjoy how we're doing it, and I hope you do the same. Hope you enjoy what you're doing, how you're doing it, and you got up this morning, and sometimes we may not know to start the right direction. That's why I'm saying go to church, or I invite people to church because, you know, what's life if you don't have a foundation? You know, I think we'd make better choices if we had, a good foundation. You know, and some of us we just don't have um, um, a good foundation. You gotta have a good foundation. If you know where you're at, then you'll know where you're going. How about that? You know, and so to me that sounds good. You gotta know where you're at, and you have to know where you're going. All right, and so we go from there. All right. I'm glad to be out here. I'm glad to be doing what I'm doing, spreading the word. You know, talking and just expressing myself. You know, um, it is what it is. All right. So I'm here, and I don't know. I don't know if anyone can hear me. Hopefully they can. You know, and we go from there. But I'm not sure if it's working. All right, let's do this. I think I might have to start this over. Can y'all hear me? It gave me a note that they're having technical difficulties. So let me stop. I'm coming right back if you can hear me.